I'm Lucy Hoyle, I'm a cat behaviourist and author. Don't forget to subscribe to learn more about your cat. So today I'm answering the question of why do cats hide? And it's true, isn't it? So we often see cats when they get scared, they disappear, they're under the bed, they're at the back of the wardrobe, or they get as far from the thing that they're scared about as possible. So the reason for that is that they are a prey species and a predator. So both these factor into their behaviour in different ways. So obviously they're prey. So obviously they want to then get away from any sort of predators, they want to avoid predators, and there are animals out there that they wouldn't be able to defend themselves against. So it's not in their interest to be fighting or trying to fight off a bigger animal than them. So not that they don't try sometimes, but if they can, they generally tend to run away. So they're also predators as well, and they hunt by themselves. So they don't hunt in groups, no other cats are gonna catch prey for them and bring them back. So in their mindset, they need to be able to hunt. They can't risk getting injured, because if they can't hunt, then they can't survive. So they are motivated to keep themselves safe and avoid conflict. So if they fight with another cat, the chances are they're going to get injured and they're not going to be able to hunt as effectively. Same as if they get injured by a predator. So they really have this inherent motivation to get away from any sources of, anything they're scared of, anything that's a threat to them. So yeah, if they're scared of loud noises and you drop something, chances are they're just going to run away and disappear. So it's really important for cats that they have these bolt holes that they can use to get to, because what you'll find is if a cat is cornered or they don't have anywhere to hide, this is when they're more likely to fight. So I often see cats that have been squished into a corner by a person who's trying to get them into a carrier, or like trying to reassure them, I don't know what they're trying to do, just trying to interact with this cat, and the cat's hissing, spitting, and it looks aggressive, it looks like that cat's going to kill you, but what you'll probably notice is they're squeezed as far back away from that person as they can possibly get, and the hissing is them saying, can you just back off, I'm not okay. But if you were to touch that cat, then absolutely you're going to get attacked. So they're very defensive in their aggression for the most part, and we don't want them to be in that situation where they're cornered and they can't get out, and they feel like they have no other option than to attack or to fight. So it's really important for them to have those bolt holes. So places like under the bed and the back of the wardrobes are great for that. Like, it's okay for them to hide if they are scared of the dog that comes around with your mother-in-law, or you have workmen in because you're having something done to your boiler. It's okay for them to hide away in that moment. Like, we can long-term work on trying to change how that cat feels about those things, but in that moment they need somewhere to hide, and they absolutely have to get somewhere. So we need to be able to help them do that. So make sure there's lots of places for them to hide, and once they are hiding, just leave them to it. Let them come out in their own time. You can encourage them to come out. So first of all, make sure whatever it is that's scaring them has gone, because we don't want them to panic, and they won't come out if that stressor is still there. So once it's gone, encourage them out. You can use toys, you can use treats, you can use if you've got a good relationship and your cat loves cuddles, then you can try to encourage them out by, getting their attention and encouraging them over. But I wouldn't suggest pulling them out, absolutely no. Or don't go over to them and try to reach in and stroke them, or don't be too forceful in that, because what you'll probably find is they're still panicking, they're not comfortable yet, and you might find you get yourself hissed at or scratched. So they really need to be ready to come out. So yes, you can do lots of encouraging, but don't force it. And when they do come out, depending on how they're behaving, then we need to change the way we're behaving towards them too. So if cat comes out confident and friendly and it's like, phew, I'm glad that's gone, then that's fine. You can carry on as you normally would, stroke them, interact with them as usual. But if your cat comes out with their belly to the ground and is hypervigilant and looking around and worried about something, then it's often a good idea to just pretend they're invisible and don't pay them any attention. Let them build their confidence back up in their own time and learn that, okay, actually that stress is gone, I don't need to worry about anything. It doesn't normally help to be like, yay, you're out, and so suddenly they become like a deer in headlights when we're like, yay, you finally come out. Try and give them a stroke or try to interrupt them too much, they probably will just go straight back in. So this is really important when you've got a cat, like a super nervous cat anyway, that you might have brought home and is hiding for a long time. So the concept of an invisible cat, I think really goes down well with a lot of cats, that they can come out and they can do their own thing, and they're not suddenly going to be like all eyes on them at once. So yeah, that was a very long-winded way of me explaining why cats hide. But if you have a cat that hides loads, then hopefully you're making progress with getting them out. Let me know in the comments, because I love to hear your stories about your cats. But until next time, I'll see you then. Bye!